It seems Genoa City is once again in the middle of a casting whirlwind. As if weddings, corporate battles, and family feuds weren't enough to keep fans glued to their screens, The Young and the Restless has sparked a frenzy behind the scenes. Chance Chancellor is about to get a brand new face. Yes, the role that has long carried history, legacy, and plenty of heartache is being retooled yet again as the show's casting spree continues. For longtime viewers, Chance is more than just another legacy character. He's the great-grandson of Catherine Chancellor, the son of Nina Webster and Philip Chancellor III, and a man who has lived through his fair share of drama both on and off duty. From being presumed dead to returning as a war hero, from complicated romances to his devotion as a father, Chance has always been a character with weighty storylines. But as history has proven, he's also a tough role to pin down. Over the decades, fans have seen multiple actors step in, each bringing a new flavor to Genoa City's resident lawman. Now, just as viewers had settled into the latest iteration of Chance, news broke that the actor was exiting, forcing the powers that be to recast once again. The timing is especially dramatic and very soap-appropriate, as Chance's storylines are heating up. From his tender co-parenting moments with Abby to the simmering romantic tension with Summer Newman, Chance is becoming pivotal to several story arcs. That means Genoa City cannot afford to lose him. Why the recast matters. When a show like The Young and the Restless recasts a character, it's more than a staffing decision. It's a shift in storytelling tone. Chance isn't a peripheral role that can quietly fade into the background. He's tied into the Newman family through Summer, the Abbotts by circumstance, and even the Chancellors by blood. Viewers invest in his journey not just because of romance or profession, but because of what he represents, a bridge between soap royalty legacies. So when fans heard that Chance was being replaced, reactions were mixed. Some immediately lamented losing the familiar face they'd come to root for, while others were curious about who could step in and breathe new life into the role. As history shows, a fresh casting can reinvigorate a character, taking them in new directions that feel exciting rather than repetitive. The show's casting spree. This latest recast doesn't happen in isolation. In recent months, The Young and the Restless has been quietly reshuffling its deck. New faces have been brought in to stir the pot, while returning characters have reemerged to complicate lives in Genoa City. It's part of a broader strategy, to balance legacy with novelty, to keep fans of the old guard engaged while enticing newer viewers with energy and surprises. Adding Chance's replacement to this spree feels like the crown jewel of the current wave. Unlike a new character that can test the waters before being integrated, Chance is already embedded. Whoever takes over will need to hit the ground running, stepping into romantic beats, family conflicts, and high-stakes investigations without missing a beat. What fans can expect. Producers have been teasing a shift in Chance's trajectory, and the recast might be the catalyst. For months, his growing bond with Summer Newman has been inching toward full-blown romance, despite the baggage of Abby and the Chancellor family. A new face could either accelerate that chemistry or spin the story in an unexpected direction. Imagine the fireworks if Abby suddenly feels jealous of the new Chance, realizing too late that she still harbors feelings for the man she once loved. Or picture a more intense, brooding Chance who brings a darker edge to his police work, making him less of a romantic hero and more of a flawed, complex man struggling to balance duty with desire. On the professional front, Chance's role in law enforcement has been an anchor for the show. His investigations tie him into countless storylines, from Victor Newman's corporate machinations to Phyllis Summers' questionable schemes. With a new actor in place, Chance could be repositioned as a harder, grittier cop, one willing to bend the rules. Or he could swing the other way, becoming Genoa City's moral compass in a time when the town is drowning in secrets and lies. The gamble of a recast. Of course, recasts are always a gamble. Soap fans are notoriously protective of their favorites, and it doesn't take long for viewers to decide whether they're on board or not. The wrong casting choice could derail the character entirely, leaving writers scrambling to minimize his presence. But the right choice? That could be lightning in a bottle, transforming Chance into a centerpiece of The Young and the Restless in ways fans never anticipated. Producers are betting big that the latter will happen. They've reportedly chosen someone who not only has the acting chops to handle Chance's layered history, but also the charisma to go toe-to-toe with heavyweights like Eric Braeden, Victor, and Michelle Stafford, Phyllis. If the new Chance clicks, he could become one of the show's defining leading men for years to come. A character rooted in legacy. One of the fascinating aspects of Chance's recast is that he carries a legacy unlike many others in Genoa City. Catherine Chancellor's shadow still looms large over the canvas, and Chance is a living reminder of her dynasty. His presence ensures that the Chancellor Mansion isn't just a backdrop, but a living, breathing part of the show's heritage. That's why getting this recast right matters. It's not just about finding someone handsome enough to sweep Summer off her feet or serious enough to solve a crime. It's about carrying forward decades of storytelling, honoring the legacy, while building something fresh. The buzz beyond Genoa City. Outside the world of the show, the recast has generated buzz among fans online. Speculation about who might fill the role has run rampant, with names ranging from soap veterans to newcomers. Social media has lit up with dream casting threads, some hoping for a familiar face from another soap, others rooting for an unknown actor who can make Chance his own. This kind of chatter is exactly what the show wants. A well-timed recast creates anticipation, and anticipation drives viewership. By keeping details under wraps until the official announcement, The Young and the Restless has ensured that Chance's replacement isn't just a behind-the-scenes decision but a front-and-center story in its own right. What comes next? No matter who steps into the role, one thing is certain. Chance Chancellor is not fading away. If anything, the recast signals that his importance is growing. With Summer on one side, Abby lurking on the other, and his police badge tying him to every scandal in town, Chance is poised to remain a central figure in Genoa City's tangled web. The coming months will tell whether the new actor can win over the audience and carve out his own identity in a role that has challenged many before him. But if history is any indication, the right performance can transform skepticism into devotion almost overnight. And so, as The Young and the Restless casting spree marches on, fans wait with bated breath to see the new face of Chance Chancellor. Will he be the hero Genoa City needs, the lover Summer dreams of, or the man Abby can't quite forget? Whatever the answer, one thing is for sure: the Chancellor legacy lives on, and the drama is only just beginning.